covering Savannah and the Lowcountry. You're watching WJCL 22 News at 5, the one to watch.
A fiery scene this morning after a semi-truck took out a highway sign on I-16 in Savannah. The condition of the driver and what first responders believe may have caused the crash. Plus, one man is dead after a Savannah shooting, city leaders saying it was over a parking spot. What we're learning about the victim and the charges one man now faces. And the ousted Venezuelan president and his wife appear in court here in the U.S., both facing charges of narco-terrorism. Thank you so much for joining us for WJCL 22 News at 5. I'm Brooke Butler. We want to begin with the check of your forecast. You are taking a live look outside at downtown Savannah. You can see a beautiful evening is underway. Our meteorologist Austin Green is joining us. Austin, no complaints weather-wise today.
No, Brooke, you're not supposed to be able to wear a t-shirt in January, but that's the kind of weather we had today. It was all sunshine, and those highs made it into the low 70s. You notice now still sitting in the mid to upper 60s. That's stretching from Charleston down through Savannah. Jessup still holding at 72 at the moment. But if you are going to be headed out towards downtown Savannah this evening, the weather looks great. We're going to be dry and even temperature-wise pretty pleasant overall. You might need a light jacket if you're headed out at all overnight. Tomorrow morning, going to be a little bit of a cooler start. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 40s, but it's not going to take very long before we make it back up into the mid 60s, upper 70s for inland spots. But even if you're headed out to the coast, this is still well warmer than average for this time of year. You notice mid 60s tomorrow, the forecasted high for St. Simons and Tybee, mid 60s for Hilton Head, and then 65 and 64 the forecasted highs tomorrow for DeFusky and Huntington. So sunshine will prevail once again tomorrow. And if you're going to be headed out to the city, more of the same, but you heard me mention those temperatures a few degrees warmer. Savannah going to make it to the low 70s. Southern cities such as Jessup could be creeping to the mid 70s. And I'll talk about when those temperatures are set to cool off next coming up here in a few minutes. But if you want access to the area's certified most accurate forecast now, all you got to do is download the free WJCL 22 app.
We now know the name of the victim killed in a shooting outside a Savannah Target over the weekend, an incident city leaders say stemmed from a dispute over parking. The accused gunman, 30-year-old Tyler Edward Lynn, is being held at the Chatham County Jail. WJCL 22 News' Sabrina Lee is in Savannah with what we're learning about the person who lost their life.
It happened right here in the parking lot of Target on Abercorn Street. What should have been a normal, simple trip to Target turned into a nightmare for one family. Matt Trawick was shot and killed on Sunday afternoon. His identity confirmed to WJCL 22 by sources close to the victim's family. He was killed by 30-year-old Tyler Edward Lynn over a parking spot dispute. It happened just after 4 p.m. Sunday afternoon when Savannah police responded to reports of a shooting in the Target parking lot. There, they found Trawick with life-threatening injuries. He was taken to Memorial Health University Medical Center, where he later passed away. Lynn remained on scene, was arrested and charged with murder and aggravated assault. Lynn is being held at the Chatham County Jail without bond. Officials are still investigating this incident, and they're looking for anyone with any information. You're asked to call Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen. Reporting in Savannah, Sabrina Lee, WJCL 22 News.
Sabrina, thank you. Today, we're learning new details following a deadly shooting in Hampton County. A sheriff's office says it happened Sunday morning in the Gifford area. Deputies responded to Laston Street at around 5:15 a.m. after reports of gunfire. They say 3 people were shot, including 34-year-old Daquan Hills, who died from his injuries. The conditions of the other victims have not been released. The case remains active. If you have any information, call the Hampton County Sheriff's Office. Right now, you are looking live at the aftermath of a serious crash that's impacting traffic on I-16. This camera overlooks I-16 near Gwinnett Street. You can see it's a little challenging to see due to where the sun is right now, but we are about 8 hours into a major shutdown on I-16. The shutdown happened after a semi-truck slammed into and wrapped around a highway sign at the downtown Savannah exit. A driver was able to escape before the truck was engulfed in flames. WJCL 22 News' Lydia Blackstone is live on the scene. Lydia, this has been a headache for drivers all day long.
Yeah, all day is right, Brooke. This has been happening since 9, as you just mentioned. And drivers that are coming this way, they're being diverted right now to the Lions Parkway exit, which will take you to Durin Avenue. As crews work on this, right now they've been able to get the sign down and that semi-truck lifted up. They will need to tow that out of here and, of course, do an inspection on the roadways before it's reopened. But we want to show you some video that our crews took earlier as we were out here on the scene. Around 9 a.m., crews from Savannah Fire, Savannah Police, and Garden City Fire all came to the scene to get the flames under control. It was only one vehicle. The driver was able to get out before the fire began. We saw him being treated by EMS. Then Savannah Fire tells us that he was taken to Memorial Health for a minor injury to his shoulder. This is what they say might have caused the crash.
Was probably taking his right exit and then quickly cut over because he drove down hundreds of feet of guardrail. It turned out much better than what we anticipated when we first arrived on scene.
And Brooke, we just hit rush hour. It's still closed right now throughout the day. GDOT has told us different things. At first it was going to reopen at 11, then at 3. Now we're hearing 6 o'clock. But right now they're still working on that. So hopefully in the next hour we'll have some good news to report. Brooke, back to you.
Keeping our fingers crossed. Lydia, thank you so much for that live report. With that, let's get a full check of the current traffic conditions with Austin.
Yeah, and Brooke, obviously the main issue continues to be eastbound on I-16 shut down if you're trying to head into Savannah. But as you just heard Lydia mention, they are diverting traffic to the Lions Parkway exit. So keep that in mind if you will be heading towards downtown. There is still reports of another accident too. This is over on Dean Forest Road. Southbound lanes still showing that they are closed, and this is near I-16 as well. So keep that in mind if you're going to be headed over there. Widespread though, we're not seeing any backups at the moment on Abercorn Street. I-95 flowing good all the way down from Pooler up towards Hardyville, and for the rest of the low country, traffic flowing good towards the moment out towards Hilton Head. And with that, we're going to take a live look outside, and this is going to be right now, it looks like I-95 south before Pooler Parkway. And you notice a little bit of sunshine in the picture. Traffic, though, seems to be flowing pretty good there. Brooke?
Austin, thank you. Ousted Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro. Looks like we are having some technical difficulties. Nicolas Maduro and his wife, they did face a federal judge today. They're charged with narco-terrorism after being seized by U.S. forces over the weekend. Now, prosecutors say Maduro and his allies partnered with violent and dangerous drug traffickers in Colombia and Mexico to move tons of cocaine into the United States. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest from outside federal court in Lower Manhattan.
Demonstrators have been here outside a federal court all morning, and security is very tight as Nicolas Maduro and his wife face a federal judge here in New York City.
Ousted Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro and his wife Cilia Flores appearing in a U.S. federal court in New York today, both facing narco-terrorism charges. Both transported first by armored vehicle, then helicopter from the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn to the courthouse in Manhattan this morning. Demonstrators gathering outside the courthouse. Maduro, Flores, and 4 other defendants are accused of leading a 25-year narco-terrorism conspiracy that imported tons of cocaine into the U.S. The indictment saying Maduro used the profits he made to secure loyalty and stay in power. He has long denied the allegations. The judge asking Maduro, how do you plead to the indictment? Maduro, through an interpreter, saying, I'm innocent, I'm not guilty, I'm a decent man, I am still president of my country. The judge asking the same to Flores, who responded through an interpreter, not guilty, completely innocent.
The idea is that the United States has historically asserted the power, the jurisdiction to prosecute heads of state, particularly when the United States government perceives those heads of state as illegitimate, which is certainly the case with Maduro, that the head of state immunity that might otherwise apply does not apply.
This court appearance comes after his dramatic capture over the weekend. More than 150 military aircraft launching from 20 different bases and ships across the region, arriving in Caracas around 2 a.m. local time Saturday amid heavy gunfire. Maduro and his wife taken on board the USS Iwo Jima, Trump posting this picture of Maduro on the aircraft.
Now, as for what's next for Maduro, we are expecting this to be a long legal battle. The charges he's facing carrying a maximum sentence of life in prison. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
This week, all eyes are going to be on Savannah as the Democratic candidates for governor take part in a forum you can watch exclusively on WJCL 22. It's all part of the Savannah Debate Series, and WJCL 22 is the exclusive TV partner. The Democratic Forum on January 8th is the first event. You'll hear from the 7 Democratic candidates. The Democratic Gubernatorial Forum will be live from the Jonesville Baptist Church. Doors open at 6 p.m. The forum begins at 7. You can watch it right here on WJCL 22 on our website or streamed on our very local app. A Savannah Debate Series will also feature a Republican forum in the spring and a final debate leading to the general election.
Our governor is the face of our state, and so you want to know who's vying for that position.
And coming up at 6, we're going to break down the key issues these candidates are expected to address during the upcoming forum. Still to come, flu cases are climbing, how the surge in cases is impacting a Savannah hospital. Plus, fighting the post-holiday slump. A doctor shares how you can help children stay positive when returning to class.